So we are back for race 2, 17 laps. Reverse top 10, so Cheetah will be on pole from the Fell. Tadpole, Anonymous, McMoby, Rickson, Bradders, Mario, Luigi, Solar, 11th, back to 16th is how they finished. So Balatique 11th, Okonos 12th, Dimes 13th, Ricky 14th, Lowell 15, Mulsanne 16. I'm going to click spectate. Let's get it underway. I think we'll start on board with, well, as usual, I always go to 10th. Race winner gets a bit of extra stream time if they didn't get it in the first race. Plus it's interesting to see those that won, second and third, etc. Start from 10th-ish on the grid. Hopefully we get a screen soon, that'd be nice. There we go. So, on board with Solar, starting from 10th. 17 laps, same pit window. Clean start. Mario having a look around Bradders. Going left to right. Luigi with a big dive down the inside. Can he make that stick? Oh, there's a bit of contact. Bradders has lost out a lot then. Luigi threw that in. I'm contemplating whether that was a little bit reckless, but either way he's jumped a few places. To be fair, he made it stick, it weren't that bit of contact. Luigi up to 6th, Solar still sitting in 10th. Shooting away in first and I feel second, bit of a gap. Let's have a look at Anonymous in 4th. Back of Deadly Tadpole, this is the top 4. With a gap back to 13th, Bradders has lost out. 14th, Okonos, 15th, Ricky, Laurel, 16th. Mulsanne, 12th, leader of that group at the back. He's up 4 places already. Let's go on board with Mario. Let's we see Solar get in front of Dimes for 9th. This is where the pit window makes it a bit more interesting. The faster cars can't pit on lap 1 to get the free air. Got to race their way through the pack. On board with Mario in 11th. Back of CJ Dines, Solar just in front. Rickson there in 8th. He sits out. Mario nicely done round the outside, uses the curve well. Mario up to 10th. Solar, Rickson, Balatique close. Luigi's all over the back of 5th placed McMoby now. Decent start though. That's why there's no grass there, because cars like to drive over it. Front of Phil, second. Cheetah, Mario's run wide. This will give Dimes a run, will it? Dimes gets through. Mulsanne from 16th, he's now up to 11th. Stay on board with Mario because we've got 2 cars side by side there. Mulsanne trying to go around the outside of Dimes. Mario's just in behind as well. It's a good battle. Bradders come steaming through though for 12th. Can't quite make it stick. Mario, Dimes have touched. Bradders slips through the pair of them. Okonos through the middle. Great move through the middle of them. Coy picked that. That was dicey, but sent it straight down the middle of the pair of them. So we look further up. We've got Rickson in 8th. And a train of cars. Solar just behind as well. Looking at Balatique fighting with Luigi in 6th. 5th is McMoby. 4th Anonymous. 3rd Tadpole. The Fell 2nd. Cheetah still leading. It's a good front runner, John, so to stick it out there while these lot are all battling, him and the Fell could drive away a bit here. Down the ball with Rickson though. Balatique gets a bit out of shape. Rickson check up a bit. SVR, well, Rickson is an SVR driver now, so SVR's battling it out. Solar may look on the straight here. I fear Rickson might have missed the gear change then. back of Solar still. Mulsanne up to 10th. He's going to give this up. He's got a bit of a charge, Mulsanne. Get a move done on Rixon here, a little touch. Send it down the inside. This is a difficult corner to overtake on. Gets it done. Mulsanne up to 9th. Rixon would have inside line going to the next corner. Looking at Toad. Toad picks up a little bit of gravel, but Bradders is just there behind as well. Let's go back to Bradders in 11th. You can see a lot of this unfolding. Mulsanne, Rixon going at it down the start finish. This is good racing. This is what the reverse grid does. Throws up. Good little battles. Mulsanne locks up a bit. Touch with Rixon gets through. Bradders might profit as well. Bradders has a look down the inside. Got the line. Rixon will have the line into the left-hander. Bradders might get better drive though now. Bradders does stick it down the inside. Quiet. Well, let's go up front. Let's see Nefel in second. See, Cheetah has pulled a little bit of a lead there. Lap 4 of 17. Long way to go yet. These two will take this though. Cheetah and Nefel both take a little bit of grass. Tadpole still in third. He's got Anonymous just behind him in fourth. Let's have a quick look there. Yeah. Luigi just behind McMoby as well. Top 4 as they started. Top 5 even. Luigi all over the back of McMoby. No one can still pit them. It's worth noting, the pit window don't open for another 2 laps yet. So they've got a race. Luigi all over the back of McMoby now. Will he send it into turn 1? It's back into the slipstream for now. A lot of different lines you can take in the turn 1. He's got a good one, but McMoby's just in the way. Starts to send it down the inside. Rub, Luigi's through, Anonymous is through on Tadpole as well. Anonymous up to third, he'll be looking to charge down the front too. So that's Luigi through. Let's go back. Solar's got past Balatique. Mulsanne now going to have a look. Down the inside. He made that stick. This has been a good drive from Mulsanne. Little touch. Balatique picks up a bit of grass. Let's go back to Rixon in 10th, see if he's got a run on Balatique as well. Bradders behind. Got Mario just behind him now. Mario might get through Bradders, can't. Now look at this battle between Rixon and Balatique. Run down and see where everyone else is lost. 16th, 15th, Ricky. Dimes in 14th, 13th for Okanos. 12th is Mario. Back of this little train as Okanos picks up the grass. Little sim twitch but corrects it. It's Solar and McMoby. Solar through McMoby. McMoby's in the pits. Too early. Bad news. Luigi down the inside of Tadpole for 4th. Yes, he does. Luigi up to 4th. Quite clear for McMoby. The pit window's not open, so well, I'll have to make up a penalty for it, won't I? It could be a time penalty. But yeah, silly. But there you go. Lesson will be learnt there. We've got Mario on the back of Bradders. We've got Rixon, Balatique just in front. There's a bit of a gap back to 12th place Okanos. Solar getting close to the back of Tadpole as well. Surprised if this move's done by the end of the lap. Or how many of the quicker guys pit into this lap? I wouldn't be surprised to see Solar in. Have a look. Tadpole's picked up the grass. Whoa, back end went. Solar was quick to react. Solar now peels out. You have to go around the outside of Tadpole to make it stick. Looks like he's going for it. Stays out. Tadpole in the pits, as is Rixon in the pits as well. Let's go back to Loyal 15th. Not picked up this livery yet. Sorry, Loyal, he's got eyeballs as his numbers. Like it. Right, we're running in 12. 3 cars in the pits. Ricky, Rickson, Tadpole. Looks like Tadpole lost out a lot in the pits then. Let's go up. Let's see what we've got. We've got Balatik in 9th. The back of Mario who's got through. Open us up to 10th. Anything else close? Oh yes, we have. Luigi in 4th. On the back of Anonymous. On lap 7 of 17. 10 to go. Just noticed the Luigi in the Aston Martin badge on the back. That's inventive. Good paint from Granshaw. I mean, if you're going to put a Mario and Luigi on the car, I don't think you can do it any better than that, really. Subtle but effective. You know, fair play for making a Luigi with his hands folded. Good effort. At the front, might be a little bit of a battle for the lead. Really, he fell and Luigi dives in the pits, I think. I think that Moby pitted again. Judging by how far behind he is, I think he did. I think he realised that he went in too early and he took his own. Fair play, he won't get a penalty for that. Unless he had damage. You see Loyal getting through on dimes. 10th and 11th. Oh, but Moby, you've just pitted one lap too early. And he's gone in again. Spaced out a bit. In 4th. Mulsard up to 5th. He's had a great drive, Mulsard, in this one. Unfortunate to disconnect in the first race. He's been on a charge in this one. To 5th. 16th. Good driving, sir. Really going on, but Bobby's lost a lot of time having to pit again. I wonder if Anonymous told him in, you know, obviously in their language, which is French. That would have been an interesting conversation in the party. We'll look at now Okonos has been quick when he's kept the car on track. That's all I'm going to say. But a lot of grass, a lot of squiggling around. Seems to catch up, get in front, lose it, go back behind, then have to do it all over again. Definitely catching up to Balatik. This is for 8th and 9th. As it is at the moment, there's cars yet to pit though. Oh, where Luigi is. Oh, Luigi didn't pit. I thought Luigi pitted. So up in 3rd, he's going in. Solar coming up behind as well. Luigi and Solar, 3rd and 4th. Done well to get through the pack. Over halfway through, sort of runs a little wide. I can't talk tonight, it's not working, is it? Up to the field, let's see if he's gaining on Cheater up in front. Slightly, 0.7. Pit window is open for another 3 laps. I don't think these two will pit. Or maybe, well, I don't know. There's no benefit in pitting and getting out Luigi or Soda's way. Look at Mario in 7th. Bradder's in front. It'll be a good little fight. Mario who finished race 1 in 3rd. Bradder's who finished race 1 in 4th. They're both in this position on. They're not going to get anything out of pit stops at the moment. Lots of cars in the pits. Rickson and Deadly Tadpole 11th and 12th. We haven't. Oh, that's probably on Loyal, who's just come out of the pits. There we go. Rickson Tadpole 11th and 12th. I think Rickson has gone into my storefront. That looks a lot like my Phantom sign. Yeah, that might be actually, yeah. But anyway, Anonymous has got a lot of clean air. We'll go up to Luigi now. He's all over the back of the fell. I think one of these two will pit. I wouldn't be surprised if Luigi dives in. Doesn't, he's going to race it. Fair play. We're on lap 10 of 17. Luigi now. This is helping Cheetah though, because the fell's got to defend. There's a little wild contact. Oh, Luigi. The fell lost the back end a little bit. It was definitely a touch. Disconnect. I don't know how to see this. I hope I ain't ball sound again. If we lost anyone, Loyal's gone, and I don't think Loyal's disconnected. I know he's had to go. It's a shame, but that's how it is. Let's see Solar now. He's behind the field. Giving him a toe. Well, I get it. Look at Mario and Bradders, 6th and 7th. Good little scrap, I think, these two. Someone's gone wide up in front. Mulsanne. It's ended up in the grass. Now he's got these two right behind him. All his efforts, he's just lost out a little bit of time then. 11 of 17. I'd be surprised if Luigi 0.5 behind both Mulsanne and Bradders pit. Luigi now leads. Cheetah as well dives in the pit. So Luigi and Solar out in 1 and 2, both yet to pit. Neither is this Nefel or is this game lying to me? I went back to Nefel. It's put me on Solar. So top 4 yet to pit. That being Mario, Nefel, Solar and Luigi. Let's see, let's go back to the pit lane. Let's see where people start filtering out. This is Dimes, it's not Bradders. God, this game's lethal at times. Yeah, Bradders comes back out behind Mulsanne 7th and 8th. Mario stayed out, these two pitted together. A tussle there. I think I'll back out in front. Well, Anonymous got 1 second lead there, so he's still the leader of those that have pitted. Comes back out in front of Anonymous, so good drive from Cheetah. Anonymous pitted on lap 6. Front 4 will have to pit now. Let's have a look further back, see if anything else is close. Okenos catching up to the back of Balatique. We've seen this before in race 1. Please get a livery next week. So back to top 4 pit. Let's go aboard with Cheetah. He led. Let's see where he comes out. And the start finish cars are on the move. Cheetah gets back out in front, he does. So Cheetah leading, that 13 of 17. Go on, Jono. Let's look behind. There is a cluster of cars chasing him down. One of them is Luigi. Gets a bit of a tap from Anonymous, so he drops back a bit. Whether Jono can keep the likes of Solar. Solar is getting a bit of a fight with Anonymous down in front. Fell there in 5th, another good drive as well. I think we've got a tasty 4 laps coming up here. Cheetah leads, Solar 2nd, 3rd, Anonymous were on board with Luigi in 4th. Further down the fell's 5th, Mulsanne in 6th, Mario 7th's got ahead of Bradders. Let's just have a quick look. Rickson behind him, 9th. 10th place for Tadpole, 11th. Balatique, he's half a second in front of Okenos with 2.7 on Ricky. Dimes in 14th, McMoby, who's had to pit twice, 15th, because he pitted on the wrong lap. No sympathy. Luigi runs a little wide. Lost him to Anonymous again. We'll be here till the end of the race, I think. This is where the fight's going to be. Let's go up to Anonymous in third. So we look at Solar closing the gap on Cheetah. 14 to 17, 3 to go. Jono's got some work here to keep Solar at bay. He's on the back of him now. Anonymous is coming as well. Luigi there in fourth. I've got a screenshot uploaded. That's very handy. Thanks for letting me know. Further back, Bradders. Oh, just a little bit of time to Mario. Got 0.3. We might have to jump on board with Solar, I think, now. As he lines up Cheetah-ish. Bringing down the straight. Where will Solar make his move? Because I think it's coming, it's fair to say. Over the back of Jono. Not the easiest track to overtake on. If you keep that race in line, you're forcing the driver to go a difficult part of the circuit to get the move done. Cheetah still leads, Solar in second. Anonymous and Luigi close behind this. We'll be able to see any move from Solar. Let's see if Luigi can get this done. Solar may have looked down the inside, can't. Looking at Luigi now, all over the back of Anonymous as well. We're on lap 15 of 17, 2 to go. Top four split by probably a second. Solar all over the back of Cheetah in front. Luigi runs a little wide to lose a bit of time to Anonymous. Cheetah hanging on from Solar. Literally hanging on. Let's go up again. Let's look at Solar and Cheetah. Battle for the lead. GTR versus SVR. Then behind we've got OTR v GTR. So all over the back. Jono will do what he can. Solar's out on the grass. We're back in. It's like Solar's just toying with him, but Jono keeps sticking a good line. Making Solar not have anywhere to overtake. If there is battles elsewhere, I've not seen them. Balatik and Tadpole are close. Okonos, I think, in that mix as well. Look, it's a 3-car fight here, but look at Balatik on the back of Tadpole. Going to go back up. Balatik going round the outside of Tadpole, gets it sticking. It does, up to 10th. Let's go back up to Cheetah and Solar. There's literally 0.9 between the front four. This is what we geared up for. Anonymous has lost it. He's onto the gravel. That's Anonymous out of the fight. Solar looking down the inside of Cheetah. This could get interesting. Just over a lap and a half to go. Anonymous back out in fourth, but he's got Mulsanne for company. Mario's tight behind him as well. Three-way fight here. Three-way fight for the lead. It's difficult to know where to go. Maybe I could have done with a split screen for this moment. But this has been a brilliant end to a race. Solar still looking at the back of Cheetah. He's hanging on. Great drive though. Luigi just gets onto the back of Solar. Solar just can't find a line. Like I said, it's a hard track to overtake. Cheetah's just running a good line. Solar can't. There's nowhere to throw his car in at the minute. Jono's just got on the grass a bit. That could cost him. But he's only got to stick the car in a racing line. Luigi coming in now. We're on for a final lap and a half here. Cheetah, Solar, Luigi. Anonymous was in the mix. Went in the gravel. Solar looking down the inside now. Won't get it run, but Luigi's on the back now. So Solar, as much as he's fighting Cheetah, he's got to be careful. Luigi, contact carries on. Cheetah's had a drive and a half here. I'd love to see him cross the line. I'm not taking nothing away from Solar there, but he has hung on here. He has drove hard here. Solar is all over him. Absolutely all over the back end, but just cannot get a move done. Might get it down this straight, but he'll have to go round the outside. This is as near as he's been. I'll have to stick the car in. There's a touch. Solar's on the gravel. Oh, and Luigi's coming through. Jono's going to leave the place. Anonymous up to third. It's caused a bit of chaos, but oh, Jono, that is such a shame. Such a shame. Could have carried on and took the penalty if there was one. Either way, we've still got a fight here. Anonymous could take a second out of this. Mulsanne third. Solar might have a look down the inside. Might get Mulsanne down the start finish. Can't. So Luigi wins. Anonymous second. Mulsanne third. Fifth for Mario Bradders in sixth. Cheaters ended up coming home in seventh. But oh man, what a race! What a race! Cars behind as well. 8th for Nafel, 9th for Rickson. Okenos picks up 10th, Tadpole 11th, Balatik 12th, Ricky 13th, Dimes 14th, but Moby is still going. Let's go to the Naughty Boys Club. This is what happens when you pit too early and you go and pit again. But that was a great race. That was a great race at the end. It's just a shame. For me, it's a shame how that ended, because I'd have loved to see the rest of that lap. A little contact, Solar ended up in the gravel. Jono did the honourable thing. Cheater, that is. He went to give the place back, but it kind of caused a bit of carnage. He's lost a lot of places, but either way, a great race to watch. Just going to get a couple of screenshots quickly. We have a run down to the finishing order. So, fastest lap goes to Solar again. 24.648. Let's have a look. Luigi wins. Who would have thought that? After all that scrapping up in front, and he lost a bit of time. He comes through victorious and in. Anonymous put it in the gravel, second to last lap. Come home for second. Mulsanne, what a drive. Started last. 16th up to third. Solar, that battle with Cheetah was immense. Fourth. Mario did a great job battling Bradders most of the race for fifth. Bradders in, like I'm saying, sixth. Cheetah, unfortunate to come home in seventh. Great battle with Solar. That was brilliant. Nafel 8th, Rickson 9th. Okenos drove well to get back up to 10th. Tadpole 11th, 12th for Balatik, 13th for Ricky, 14th Dines, 15th McMoby. Yeah, looking forward to next week. Nürburgring GP, 2 more races. Let's not forget we've got the Ferrari series on Thursdays. Round 3 of that at Laguna Seca this week, and a week on Sunday we're starting the Clio V6 Cup, which will be another great series. Thanks everyone for viewing. Catch you next week.